band-assisted chin-ups and pull-ups are sometimes criticized by fitness coaches. You may hear they're a waste of time or a stupid way to get your first chin-up. In this video, I'll try to set the record straight and explain why band chin-ups are a useful exercise. The reason band reps get criticism is that the assistance works in opposition to the natural strength curve of the exercise. Chin-ups and pull-ups tend to be easier at the bottom and harder toward the top. As the band provides more assistance when it's stretched, it helps most at the bottom and less at the top. This means it will give more assistance where you don't need much and less where you need it most. Despite this, band reps aren't a waste of time and can still be useful for unlocking your first chin-up. Firstly, it's important to note there's variation between individuals. While most people find the bottom portion easier, this is not true of everyone. Some people are naturally stronger toward the top, and others have trained this portion more. In this case, band-assisted reps are great as the resistance matches the strength curve and there's a relatively even challenge through range. Now let's address the exercise for those who struggle at the top. In this case, band reps don't evenly challenge all portions of range, but they still challenge the sticking point of the movement. This means they'll still promote strength gains where it truly matters. If you can do the bottom half of a chin-up but can't complete the rep, the top half is what needs attention. Outcomes are specific to how you train, and using a band allows you to challenge the top half and make progress here. While band reps won't optimize strength at the bottom, they'll still promote some adaptation and will adequately challenge the sticking point where gains matter most. There are a few additional reasons I like band reps. One of these is that they're easy to set up. You don't need a chin-up machine or any fancy equipment, just a band and a bar to hang it from. They also provide a consistent and measurable amount of assistance. If you use your feet or a spotter, it's hard to be sure you're getting stronger. An increase in reps may be due to more assistance rather than improved capacity. With a band, if you can do more reps, you can be confident you've improved. You can also scale the assistance objectively, meaning you can use progressively thinner bands as you work towards your first chin-up. In case you're still not sold and really want to make sure chin-up muscles are challenged at length, there are a few ways you can modify band reps to ensure this. Firstly, you can add a pause at the bottom. By adding a pause, you'll reduce elastic recoil from the negative and increase the challenge of initiating each rep. You can also do them in an L-sit to get a more even level of assistance through range. By doing this, the band doesn't stretch as much at the bottom, and therefore you have to work harder through this portion. Another thing band reps are useful for is improving power or the rate at which you can generate force. Through this, you may be able to get your first chin-up or pull-up before you can hold the top position. This is because you can generate momentum early in the rep and use this to help you through the sticking point. By minimizing band assistance and initiating reps as forcefully as possible, you'll still be promoting adaptations at length as you'll be using this to help you to the top. As I think I've made clear, band reps don't deserve the criticism they sometimes receive. I've personally seen countless people use them to get their first chin-up and continue with them to build further capacity. They allow you to practice both the concentric and eccentric phases and accumulate plenty of rep volume with a chin-up motor pattern. They also aren't in conflict with any other exercise and can be just one of many tools you use in your training program. For best results, I encourage you to use them alongside other options such as negatives and isometric holds. This way, you can ensure a good balance of intensity, volume, and variety, and provide the fastest path to your first chin-up. So while it's nice to match strength curves, it's certainly not essential for strength gains. To help demonstrate this, it's worth pointing out that the resistance of a barbell squat and push-up also don't match the strength curve of the movement. If this was so important, nobody would squat with fixed weights, and everybody would use chains or bands. Finally, if you're a coach, consider that beginners don't need more barriers to exercise. Shaming people for using band reps can be discouraging and turn them away from calisthenics. Exercises can also be effective without being perfect, and this is especially true for beginners. If you can't yet do a chin-up, you probably have plenty of room to grow with band reps. Ultimately, if you can place tension on your muscles and challenge them, you can stimulate them to adapt and get stronger. Band-assisted reps close to failure definitely satisfy these conditions. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found the video useful. To support the channel, leave a like or comment, and don't forget to subscribe for future videos. For the equipment used, check out the links in the description.